Crimson Claw Part 1. Gotham City has a new hero. Chapter 2. First Blood. I winced as I touched my ribs, standing in the elevator down from Shrek's tower. Bruce's voice in my earpiece had that tone, the one that said he was about to lecture me about something practical. I think part of the reason is that spandex you wear, he said, it looks intimidating, but it doesn't protect your body. I used to wear bulletproof armor. The spandex lets me move, I countered, stepping out onto the street. I'm fast, Bruce. That's my advantage. Speed doesn't stop a bullet, or a crowbar to the ribs. He had a point, but I wasn't about to admit it. I could just heal myself. You know, the Dream Angels gave me that ability. Renee. His voice went stern, the way Alfred's did when I forgot to eat. We had an agreement. Those powers are for life-threatening situations only. The Dream Angels gave you a mission. You completed it. They're not your personal first aid kit. I sighed, hailing a cab back to the Gazette offices. I know. Don't want them taking the powers away. It's not just that. Every time you manipulate reality, there's a cost. You might not see it yet, but I've lived long enough to know nothing comes free. The cab ride gave me time to think about Selina Kyle. Those blue eyes, the way she moved, the flash of something fierce beneath her submissive demeanor around Shrek. I wondered what her story was, why someone who carried herself like a fighter plate assistant to a man like that. Back at the Gazette, I typed up my notes while Vicky Vale peered over her glasses from the desk across from mine. How'd the interview go? She asked, her light brown hair falling across her face as she leaned forward. Shrek's hiding something. I just need to prove it. Be careful, Renee. Men like him have lawyers that could bury this whole paper. There was genuine concern in her voice, mixed with something else. Vicky was talented, experienced, but I knew she sometimes resented that the editor gave me the big assignments. Still, she'd always had my back. Careful is my middle name. I lied with a dimpled smile. The sun set over Gotham like it was fleeing something. Maybe it was. As darkness claimed the city, I returned to my apartment and opened the closet where my other life waited. The red spandex felt like a second skin as I pulled it on. The mask obscured my features. The claws dipped in fast-acting anesthetic, slipped over my fingers like deadly jewelry. The Crimson Claw emerged into the night. I took to the rooftops, my body remembering every flip and vault from years of martial arts training. Water polo had given me endurance. MMA had taught me how to take a hit and give one back harder. But it was Bruce's training that made me into something Gotham's criminals feared. Got something for you. Bruce's voice crackled in my ear. Jewelry store on 5th and Hamel. Silent alarm, just tripped. On it, I moved across the city like a red shadow, my enhanced speed carrying me faster than any normal human could manage. That much I could do without reality manipulation. Just the passive gifts the Dream Angels had left me with. The jewelry store's window was smashed. Inside, for men were stuffing diamonds and watches into bags. But these weren't ordinary thieves. They wore strange clothes, like circus performers. One had a massive strongman build. Another was dressed like a clown with makeup that had run in the rain. Bruce, these guys look weird. Costume weird. Damn. I was afraid of that. Their Red Triangle Gang used to be circus performers turned to organized crime. They've been quiet for years, but if they're active again, someone big hired them. The strongman looked up, spotted me crouched on the skylight. We got company, boys. The Crimson Claw. So much for the element of surprise. I crashed through the skylight in a shower of glass, landing in a crouch. My claws gleamed in the emergency lights. Put down the merchandise, gentlemen. Prison doesn't allow jewelry anyway. The strongman charged. He was fast for his size, but I was faster. I sidestepped, raking my claws across his arm. The anesthetic worked. Instantly, his arm going numb and useless. He roared in confusion. The clown pulled a knife, the blade wickedly sharp. He came at me with surprising skill, circus acrobatics making him unpredictable. We traded blows, my martial arts against his chaotic style. His knife sliced across my shoulder, drawing blood. The spandex tore easily. Bruce was right about the armor. I gritted my teeth against the pain and swept the clown's legs, following up with a claw strike to his chest. He went down, the anesthetic spreading through his system. The other two ran. I pursued them into the alley,